Hello and welcome to a web scraping tutorial. Today I'll be to another Python video. Today I'll be teaching you how to do some web scraping. You might be seeing why I have all this stuff installed. These are just for my courses and all those things. But what we're going to be using today is Postman. Now, if you don't know what Postman is, it's a it's a tool that people use for web scraping. And let me just close all this. And in order to install it, you go to postman postman.com/download. I'll leave a link to that website in the description. You want to click on download. Click on download, and if you're on a Windows machine, click download. If you're on a Mac, click on Mac, and then it's gonna do that. I'm canceling this since I'm on a Windows machine and since I already have it installed. And once you do that, you just create a Postman account, and this is how the Postman looks. Now you might be seeing we have a ton of worthless stuff, but no, it's not actually worthless. So we're gonna open this up, put this right there, and then we want to go. We can go to Centris Canada, Centris.ca. And this is the site that we're going to be web scraping. Now, if we could just go to for sale, rent, price, we're just gonna go it down. Just gonna keep it down to 1,500, so we have a little. And we're gonna put Montreal. I don't even live in Montreal. This is just for the scraping tutorial. What now, Postman? Okay, so now we see this. So if we do Control Shift I, you will see that this humongous menu just pops up. Now this is the developer tools. I don't know how to open up the developer tools on a Mac, but I do know how to do it on a Windows. Control Shift I on a Windows does that. So now we want to reload the page, and you'll see that we have a ton of stuff coming up in this XHR tab. We don't want to go into the All tab, we want to be in the XHR. And as you can see, we have a ton of stuff, synchronize and all those things, but we want the unlock. And as you can see, we have this request payload right here. Now we're not going to be doing anything with this yet, but as you can see, we have a lock, we have a request payload, and all those things. But for we're going to use lock. So what we want to do is we want to copy and paste this. I'm just going to take this onto my clipboard. There, it's on my clipboard. Wait, what? How did I not put that there? Command T. What the hell, man? Okay. Please wait. Okay, whatever. I'm not even gonna put it on this. I'm just gonna do Control C and yeet that into that. And as you can see, we have this right there. If we click on the send, you will see this that says 405 not allowed. This request was made of a resource using a request method not supported by that resource. For example, get on a forum, blah blah blah. So we don't want to get, we want to post, because it says request method post. So you want to click send, and it says 415 unsupported media type. So as you can see, we have all this, and you might be wondering, what in the name of earth is this website? Now let me show you. So if I put that in there, it doesn't work because it is a part of it. Because this is actually a part of the code. They don't want users to see this website. So they say this page isn't working now, although it really is. So let's take a look at the synchronize, lock, update, column count, and all those things. These are all just a bunch of stuff that we don't even need. So I'm just gonna go back, clear all that. Make this a little bit smaller. For dirty. For how is that even funny? For dirty. Whoa. Okay. And Montreal. All boroughs. And you want to close this and click on the search button. Whoa. That's a lot more than I really expected. But as you can see, we want this update query. Not this. You want to go close that and open a new one. Post method. But because we want the update query. Because the update query is the thing that gives us the actual response. It says 415 unsupported media type because we don't have the key. But if you want to, no APIs, collections first, and this is the Centris Canada stuff. Still, if I could hit send on this, so if you want this, I'm just showing. This is what we really want. We want a bunch of stuff like this. And you might be wondering, how in the name of Earth did you do that? So I will show you. But first things first, I need to show you some other things. So if you go to the body, you have all this stuff. But with this parameter, you want this thing. But if I go here, if I go to all, as you can see, we have a ton of stuff. Bootstrap, blah, 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 blah. So we're not going to do it on this website. We're going to collections, and we're going to do it on this Presence Global blog. As you can see, with nothing, we get something. So let me just open the Presence Global. Boom. Now if you click on this, we're just gonna go to the blog. Oh, they added some new stuff. Never realized that. But Control Shift I. Boom. Blog. Clear. XHR. Bam. Clear. Blog. You'll see that we don't really get so much. So, but if we go to all, there's nothing. Okay, I forgot. Blog. So, if you want to take this thing, you want to take this, Control C, and you want to plop that in there. And then as you can see, we get a bunch of stuff. Now let me show you what happens when we try the post method. When we send, everything is still okay. But if you do that with the Presence Global blog, you can easily hack the website. Not that I advise you to, please don't. They're the ones who are sponsoring this video also. You just literally hijacked from the entire website 1,943 lines of code just with this simple thing. Post. Get? Even more ballistic. No, it's actually the same thing. The get and post in this thing is still okay. I don't know about the lock, unlock, and profile or whatever, but I do know about the get and post. So if we do that, we just hijack so many lines of code. So you might be wondering, what in the name of earth do we do with this? Now that is a question for the next video. And I'll see you later.